And we are live, Joe.
Are we? Another week?
I suppose so. I guess we'll get to it after we roll the intro.
Good morning. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Check it out now. Third strike, yo. Yo, check it out now.
Welcome back to Adam and
Hey,
Joe After
everyone.
Hours. I'm half the show, Adam, who never shuts the fuck up, and I'm with my co-host Joe.
I'm the other half. What's up, everyone?
And it's been a pretty chill week, as far as I can see. So, how's your week been, Joe?
It's been all right. Not many complaints on my end. I secured a PS5 just, out of the blue. So that PS5 was gonna have them up in like half an hour. I said, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go for one. But I got one, and I feel lucky in that regard. Uh, but other than that, my week has been, pretty chill, pretty laid back. Just been with the fam. You know how it is.
Yeah, good shit.
What about you?
I'm glad to see you finally got a PS5. That's good stuff. Now you can finally understand what I have been fucking enjoying for the past few months. All of the
Right, yeah.
gloriousness that is the PS5. I mean, it's so buttery, silky smooth with the fucking menus and the load times. Oh, man. Yeah, it is so hard to go back after using the PS5 because, I didn't have all my save data uploaded, you know?
Yeah.
And so occasionally, I'll have to go back to my PS4 to upload a couple save games. And it's like, holy fuck, how did anybody put up with those fucking load times?
Oh, I know, dude, and that's the worst part too. Is like I wasn't gonna get a PS5 because I have my PC. It's really nice. I don't really need a PS5,
Mm-hmm.
but my PS4 was. I feel like this is happening to everyone, but my PS4 is basically dead. Like it's taking so much longer to boot than it. I guess it normally would be like compared to maybe the past few months. It's been taking hella long. It is hella jet engine noises. It's really bad. It's really bad. It doesn't help that I have the like the base PS4, like the OG launch PS4. So that made things probably worse. But um, no, yeah, that PS5, nice, hella nice.
Yeah. Fucking, dude, the base PS4 is such a dust magnet. I don't
Mm,
know if there's something special about it that seems to attract more dust than any other system that I own. But because I have the like you said, the OG base PS4, I have that still. I've had mine since like 2015 was when I first got one.
yeah.
And it's like, holy God, does that thing just love to just attract dust? I've never cracked it open, so I don't know what the extent of the dust inside of it is. I can just
Oh
tell you that from my
Lord.
times dusting the outside, it's like you can't leave that thing alone for like 2 hours without there being a fucking fresh coat of fucking paint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't even want to know
What the
what the
inside
inside looks
is.
like.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, man.
dude, that thing used to
I
jet engine so much too.
I normally clean it like I take care of it, but even with that, just doesn't help. Just
Like
doesn't
take it
help.
apart and dust the inside. Because what I used to do is I used
Yeah,
to just
like
use compressed air canisters.
yeah, that's what I would do as well.
Mm. I hope it's not like Sony isn't pulling a fucking Apple and just slowing your
Dude,
shit down with software updates just to make you buy a PS5.
dude, I okay, like full conspiracy shit, right? But I have a feeling that they are because as soon as I asked my other friends about it, and then some of their friends, they said, "Oh yeah, no, because we all have the launch PS4. Maybe
Mm.
one of them has the PS4 Pro, and like he didn't really notice a difference." But we were all like, "Yeah, it is significantly slower." Because like, okay, for my I guess the games that I would really only play on PS4 is Destiny 2 at the moment because any other game I can just play on PC. Runs way better, and the load times. Oh my! I could. My kids that I don't even have yet could graduate before I even load in to the like choose character menu. It is so slow. And it used to be like it maybe took maybe 30, 40 seconds at the very most, but now it feels way longer than that. I know
Yeah.
that that could just be just biased because oh we have the PS5 to compare it to now, but it just feels significantly slower.
Yeah, I know how that feels. It's just wild that we even put up with that, even if the times are the complete same throughout the years. Uh,
It's crazy.
I don't know, fucking hell. But like, what are your impressions of the system so far? Have you played any of the exclusives, or what you've been playing on it?
So far, I haven't, and I know that there's a sale currently going on. So maybe I was thinking I was looking around and looking at copping like Miles Morales maybe,
Ooh,
but I haven't played any actual like PS5 exclusives that I haven't already played on PS4.
mm-hmm.
But the games that I have played are so much better. They're so much nicer. Um, the one that I noticed it in the most was Dark Souls 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. The compare like the drastic change from 30 frames, 60 frames. I could go over right now and play the game all over again. Since I don't have PS Plus, I can't upload it to the cloud.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to just go ahead, make a new character, start fresh, and play it all over again because it is actually that good. Like it's crazy how much of a difference that can make, and I never really thought that would ever happen. Like to change from 30 frames to 60 frames, I never really thought that would really impact my perception on a game. But man, it's so nice. It is
Yeah.
so nice.
I can definitely corroborate that going from 30 to 60 definitely changes the way you view a game. Shit, I replayed through Ghost of Tsushima all the way through. You know,
Mm.
as soon as I picked it up, as soon as I got my PS5, I was like, oh shit, I have to do that. Fucking Yakuza Like a Dragon. I played through that on my PS4, and I got the PS5. It's like holy fuck, the PS5 upgrade for this is sick. It's the same, pretty much all the modern Yakuza games I did that for.
Right.
What else, man? Devil May Cry 5 is beyond god tier on PS5. Beyond god tier. Miles, dude. Okay, so Miles Morales came out the day the PS5 came out, right?
Right,
And
right. Yeah.
I was there at midnight waiting for it to unlock on my system, and because my PS5 came on launch day as well, so I did not sleep. I played through all of Miles Morales, like 100%, like platinumed it in like 24 hours, you know.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. And was waiting for my PS5 to get here, you know. So like I was just like, yo, I need to be awake. I need to be in this house. I need to be cognizant when that PS5 is at my doorstep. What did I do to keep my fucking, mind just on the ball? I played Miles. And then I played it again. I played it a second time on New Game Plus.
As soon as
So
it came in, yeah.
as soon as it came in on my PS5, I did my New Game Plus run on my PS5. So dude. I fucking love this thing. My week's been pretty chill. I've been working on some new video projects. They're all are mostly Dead or Alive related and Ninja Gaiden related because I'm playing through Ninja Gaiden right now because the Master Collection. Um, I've certainly got some opinions about Ninja Gaiden.
Okay.
Um, Currently I'm playing through
Want to
Ninja
discuss
Gaiden.
those?
Yeah, definitely. Currently I'm playing through Ninja Gaiden Sigma because the Master Collection comes with Sigma 1, Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3: The Razor's Edge. Now, Sigma 1 is a re-release of the Ninja Gaiden game on the Xbox. Okay. Here's the problem. That
Okay.
game already got a re-release. It's called Ninja Gaiden Black. And it added in a bunch of content, and it rebalanced the combat, and a bunch of different stuff. And when Sigma 1 came out, they did none of that. They took away a bunch of the content, rebalanced the combat again, you know, and I believe that's the extent of it. And people don't like it as much as Black. I certainly have my problems with Sigma 1. It certainly feels like I have to fight with the camera in order to get it to do what I fucking want to do. I don't know if that issue is rectified in Sigma 2 or in Ninja Gaiden 3, but I can certainly understand the appeal, but I am fighting for my ability to enjoy this game. I'm gonna be honest. The only reason why I picked up the Ninja Gaiden collection should be pretty obvious. It's because I saw that you can play as a bunch of the Dead or Alive girls. I know Momiji and Rachel. Their home series is Ninja Gaiden. They're from there, but Ayane is in all three of them, and I believe Kasumi is playable in Ninja Gaiden 3. So my main goal is to just see how the Dead or Alive girls are implemented because I'm such a big fan of Dead or Alive. Like, unironically, I'm not some fucking horny bastard, you know.
Well,
like a lot of the Japanese Dead or Alive fandom is. All right, but I actually do like the actual games a lot. There's a lot to like there. I know last week, you know, when you and Cedric were clowning me, like I kind of had to like defend myself. But like, yeah, like I think Dead or Alive is a very worthwhile fighting game experience. Titties are half the fun, obviously. I'm not going to deny that. But there's an actual interesting fighting system. I've got a lot of very, very spicy opinions about this series itself because I'm kind of worried for its future and the way that Koei Tecmo keeps treating it. Yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure you know about the controversy with them with like all the DLC prices, you know what I mean?
I actually don't. No, I don't.
Okay, so the problem really starts with Dead or Alive 5. By the end of that game's lifespan, there was about $1,300 worth of DLC.
Holy shit!
Wait, wait,
is it? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Most of it is just costumes.
Okay.
If you were to buy the $40 version of Dead or Alive 5 last round on current gen consoles, which includes the story mode and all the characters, because don't forget it is a Core Fighters. There is a Core Fighters version that's like free, and you can just pick what DLCs you want, what like DLC characters you want.
Right. Yeah, I've seen that on the store. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm trying to find. Here it is. There's $1,300 worth of DLC in total, I believe, on the Steam version, which is the most up to date version. And there's DLCs you can't even buy anymore. Like you can't buy the King of Fighters crossover that had the first appearance of Mai in Dead or Alive. You can't buy the crossover that has Naotora E. You can't buy the Attack on Titan crossover. A lot of shit you can't buy. But Dead or Alive 6 kind of took that and ran with it, because the first season pass for Dead or Alive 6 is guess the price. Guess the price, will you?
This is like a premium pass where it includes.
This is the first pass. The first season of DLC. The first season of DLC.
Okay, I guess because like you making it seem like it's something huge. I'm gonna guess like, I don't know, $60.
$93 before tax.
What for a pass?
Here's what's included in it. You get a special. You get 2 special costumes for Nico and Neo Tengu. You get Mai Shiranui and Kula Diamond with their debut costumes, and you get 2 separate. You get Volume 1 of the wedding costumes and Volume 2, and then Volume 1 and 2 of the pirate costumes for $93. There's Season Pass 2.
What?
Can you guess how much that is?
Okay, wait, hang on. That's fucking no. I'm still processing this.
$93 before tax.
$93.
Yes, before tax.
Oh, and this is gonna keep getting worse, isn't it?
There's Season Pass 2. Can you guess the price for me?
Yeah, fair. With this trend that's going on, I'm gonna assume like 120.
It's $80.
Okay.
Not
either way
by any stretch.
Either way.
You get 1 character with their debut costume set, the Seaside Eden costume set, Vacation to Paradise BGM set, Summer Breeze collection, Morphing Ninja costume set, and the Little Devil Maid costume for Marie Rose, and the Makeover High School uniform for Honkers the Schoolgirl. For $80. See, where's Season Pass 3 at?
Okay, see, my question is, right, can you buy these characters separately?
You can. There's a Core Fighters version for DOA 6. You can buy the characters separately. but the game is not very unlock friendly. I'm just gonna say that. I paid $60 for DOA 6, which comes with the story mode, all the characters. For Dead or Alive 5, right?
Yeah.
Every character has like 7, 8 costumes in the base game, all unlockable by beating the arcade mode with them. All right. So you beat the arcade mode once with the character, unlock one costume. You know what I mean? So on and so forth.
Yeah.
And it was easy to grind it out because there's a tag mode in Dead or Alive 5.
Okay.
Dead or Alive 6 doesn't have a tag mode, doesn't have a team attack mode. But we have DOA Quest, which is a mission mode that can range from being stupidly easy to balls to the wall difficult, where in order to unlock costume parts for a random costume for a random costume for the character you're playing as, you have to hit all 3 bonus objectives, which can range from stupid easy to stupid difficult. So it is not worth it to just buy the game straight up. Because every character, they have like 4 costumes, but 3 different colors for that costume, which is like, okay, I guess, you know? I mean, but then Dead or Alive 6, Season Pass 3 is also $80. You get a character and their debut costumes, the Santa Bikini set, Witch Party costume set, the Athleisure sort of costume pack, and 2 bonus costumes. Season Pass 4 is $90. You get 1 character and their debut costume set, and a mashup, a crossover costume set, 2 bonus costumes, the sexy sci-fi bodysuit costumes, another crossover set, and a design contest costume set. And then there's just more that just aren't included, that are like between $25 to $50 for these costume packs.
So, okay, tell me this. Why is it that Dead or Alive can pull these absurdly overpriced passes off, but any other fighting game doesn't do that?
You got 20 minutes of bottle of lotion and a box of tissues?
Okay.
It's because the Dead or Alive fan base, they're very, very, very horny. And look,
but like $93.
People complain about it all the time, but Koei Tecmo keeps releasing stuff. They keep releasing costumes. They stopped now, and I'm pretty sure Dead or Alive 6 is dead, which is part of the reason why I'm worried for the game's future. But Japan is a very, very different country than the United States, Joe.
Yes, I'm very aware.
I mean, I have yelled at the Japanese DOA fan base for their shit taste in characters. Okay, like, dude, Dead or Alive Extreme 3, which I'm going to be playing very soon. My copy hasn't been delivered yet. Half the game's cast. Yeah, I mean, it's only been like 2 days. Half the game's cast was cut out in favor of a bunch of shit tier OCs. When the whole point of a Dead or Alive Extreme game is to see your favorite girls jumping around in bikinis playing volleyball. All right. Riding on jet skis and shit.
See, but you got to take into account, right? If they keep releasing these sets, if they keep releasing these passes, they keep releasing these absurdly overpriced DLC, that means that there's an audience to begin with. That means that people are dishing out this money to keep buying this stuff over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I can't fathom that. I can't get my head around it. Wow.
You're telling me. You're fucking telling me.
Oh my god.
You're fucking telling me. Dude, it's just because a lot of Dead or Alive fans are willing to pay money to see their waifus in all manner of outfits, all manner of titty popping out. And like I said, I get it. because the DOA girls, they're certainly attractive, you know. But at the same time, I'm here for the fighting game more than anything else. I'm here for
Yeah.
the universal hold system. I'm here for, you know, the incredibly impactful hits and the insanely inventive critical bursts and the personalities of the characters. Like my favorite character in Dead or Alive is Tina. She's a wrestler. You know what I mean? She's got all the best, like she's got all types of command grabs and like fucking like Stephanie McMahon type slaps. You know what I mean? She's got like the giant swing. She'll throw you around everywhere, and she's like really like ostentatious and poppy and fun. Like I you know, like it's so cool. I like Tina a lot, but it's also like I do get very frustrated at the people who are causing me to have to pay insane amounts of money out of pocket for this shit. Like I don't know if I have like OCD or something. I've never been diagnosed. I don't know if it's OCD. I don't know what the fuck it is. But when I see there's a bunch of shit in this game that I don't own, you know, I'm like, yo, I gotta fucking buy it because it's blank. This is pissing me off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just
Yeah, I got you.
just not having the full package irks me. And there hasn't been a release of Dead or Alive 5 with all the DLC packs in it for some reason. And I doubt there will be one for Dead or Alive 6 with all the DLC packs in it.
No,
You know what I mean?
that's just not happening.
It's not profitable, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know. It really hurts to think about because Dead or Alive 6 has stopped receiving content updates, and we've stopped really hearing from Koei Tecmo about what's going on with it. And it's just like it's not appearing in any major tournaments and all this kind of stuff, and it's like very disappointing because I don't know if it sold better or worse, presumably worse than Dead or Alive 5. And I just want Dead or Alive to just keep going because I like it a lot.
They haven't released any sales figures?
Not that I can find. I'm gonna be honest here. Dead or Alive was better when it was an Xbox exclusive because then they had because Itagaki was a simp for Microsoft, and it's you know, and it's just like at least then they had guaranteed financial backing.
Yeah.
You know, damn, really hurts to think about. I just please, Team Ninja, please don't let Dead or Alive die. I certainly enjoy it for a lot more ethical reasons than a lot of your fan base. Because Lord fucking knows, Dead or Alive started exploding again after you guys added in a lolicon character. It's disgusting.
Ew.
Disgusting.
What?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna put this in Discord so you can see this character. So,
Are you sure I'm not gonna get arrested?
Oh man, it's got to be in the folder that I made because I uploaded a bunch of these images.
A folder that you made.
I uploaded a bunch of these images to Tier Maker so that I can make a tier list for all the waifus. So here's an image of like a typical Dead or Alive girl. I'll put Christy in there. Okay, I'll put in Christy. You know, you can look at her. I'll put in Kasumi. All right, you could see her. Might have to click to enhance the image. I'll put in Lei Fang. As a matter of fact, no, I'll put in Tina, actually. I'll put in Tina, fuck it. My girl Tina. Alright. There's Tina. My bitch Tina. Alright. Dead or Alive 5 added in this girl. This absolute cunt.
No.
Don't worry, Joe, she's 18.
Okay. Is she?
Don't worry, Joe, she's 18.
I need ID. I need ID.
And her too. I don't know if you could tell from the picture. To settle the question from last week's podcast, no, it's not Tina. She's got the biggest chest in the game. It's like 99, I think, for her measurements.
Bro, okay.
Top 2 characters in Japan right here. Top 2 characters in Japan.
Pause. No.
I looked this up for the video. I looked it up for the video.
I play for more ethical reasons. Yeah, I just know all their measurements off the top of my head.
I looked it up for the video. This is recent knowledge. I looked it up for the video. Also because I was realistic, because when I was editing the podcast, Cedric made a comment about Tina. I was like, let me go actually verify if that's true. It totally isn't. Yeah. Oh shit! I should probably download this image, put this in Discord as well. Where is this shit? I gotta give my browser time to load. But like, it's like these are the 2 most popular characters in Japan. Those last 2, and they've completely sort of Oh, there it is. Oh man, I'm gonna
Are
delete
they
this off
are
my
they
computer.
catering towards those characters?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just Japan raised a generation full of sexless weirdos who think that this shit is okay. Just to say, just because they're 18. There you go, Joe.
This image makes me so uncomfortable.
The mommy milker. Am I right?
And mommy, ooga, when, mommy
Gaga.
milky,
I've got your
ooh,
milkies.
ooh.
Since you want to act like a fucking baby. Oh, I'm just gonna.
No, okay, but really, like this, I don't know how to feel about this. Okay. This actually begs the question, right? If this game did not have all the honkers, all the booba, would it still be considered good?
Yeah. I mean, at least I would.
Would it still
I
would it
would.
still
I
get
would
all the
consider it good.
attention that it does today
Probably
for
not as
being an
much.
actually
Probably not
good
as
fighter?
much, because everybody remembers Dead or Alive because Dead or Alive is a titty game. That's why people remember it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would still probably play it because I find the hold system really inventive, and it leads to you having to mix up your play style and having to keep your approach fresh every time. You know, I like Tina, and the second character I play is Brad, who's like the drunken boxer mix up type character. He's like Shun from Virtua Fighter, basically.
Oh, right.
He's the second character that I play. So, Dead or Alive is really focused around, constantly mixing up your offense so that your opponent can't predict you. And if they do try to predict you and then fail, capitalizing on that as much as possible. You know what I mean? It's really fun, and
Yeah.
it leads to some, like, you really have to think if you're going against, like, a good opponent, But that also comes with the caveat of a lot of people just play this game because of the sex appeal. And that's
Yeah.
causing KT to prioritize them over everyone else who is trying to enjoy the game.
I mean, they're the ones bringing in all the profit, apparently.
Yeah, they're like the whales. If this were like a free-to-play game, like on like the App Store or something, they'd be like the whales,
Yeah,
providing the bulk
precisely.
of the financial support that the game relies on in order to stay relevant, or to keep getting updates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
So it's just very concerning to me, because I just fuck. I think this is where I'll throw the transition for the next topic.
Actually, wait, before we move on. Actually, no, never mind. Yeah, no.
No, what's going on? What's going on? What's going
We
on? I
can
can just cut
we
that
can we
part
can
out.
use that as a transition. Actually, put that in there because I was actually gonna ask. Speaking of Ninja, because those are the devs, right? Of Dead
Team
or
Ninja,
Alive?
yes, Team Ninja.
Okay, just making sure. Speaking of Team Ninja,
Mm-hmm.
Chaos, the video game. Have you tried the demo?
I haven't yet. No, I've
You
got a lot. I've
haven't?
got a lot to play. Have you?
I have.
Ooh, what's going on with it?
Unfortunately, I have.
Oh no,
Uh,
that doesn't sound good.
it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Well, let me just start with it's a game. It's not bad. It's not bad, but it just doesn't excel at anything either because it's trying. It's very heavily inspired off Dark Souls. You can just look at the game. You look at the gameplay, and that's super obvious. There's just there's no discussion there. But it tries to mimic it in a weird fashion because of the fact that it's a Final Fantasy game. For example, it's trying to throw in the RPG elements that Final Fantasy has. Dark Souls also has those RPG elements. But imagine if Final Fantasy VII Remake was a FromSoft game instead of who are the devs of Final Fantasy VII Remake?
I don't know if there's like a specific studio. I'm pretty sure it's just like Square itself.
Okay, well, imagine if Final Fantasy VII Remake was developed by FromSoft instead. Like that's basically what I got from it, and it's not bad. Like I'll say that it's not bad. I do have a lot of problems with it, but I don't know when the game is releasing. But I have a feeling that they can iron some of these things out before it releases. the biggest issue that I have, like the most glaring issue, is I don't really know what the system is called because the game doesn't fucking tell you anything. It throws in a whole lot of tutorials at you, but they don't actually amount to anything. There's like a meter at the bottom of your screen, right? It's that meter is used for blocking and shielding. Yes, those are two different things. Guarding is, guarding with your weapon, and then shielding you can you chaos. You can chaos shield, and that will give you some of your MP back. Um, the problem that I have with it is that both shielding and I'm sorry, chaos shielding and guarding take that same meter. Like they use the same meter, and it doesn't sound that bad. But in practice, maybe I was at the boss fight, right? And 2 or 3 hits, mind you, I was playing on normal because there's easy, normal, and hard. I was playing on normal, and 3 hits completely depleted that meter. And as soon as it's depleted, you're stunned. Think of it as the meter from Sekiro, if you've ever played that. It's basically the same thing. Where if it's depleted, you get stunned for a little bit until it refills. And I find that
Jesus.
to be what was that?
I don't know. I just looking at something. Jesus Christ. It's just is it slower paced than FF7 and FF15? That's my main question.
um. Well, I really don't know because the combat in Final Fantasy 15, especially because you have the blink moves, that
Mhm.
kind of makes it a little bit faster. Um, I guess it is slower, but it's not too much slower. It might feel slower because the game has uh tap to sprint, not hold to sprint,
Mhm.
which really bothers me because I'm in the middle of my attack and I forget that I already tapped to sprint. And well, I just fuck myself over because I'm really slow. But and the game doesn't have anything like that where you can just like close in on your opponent. At least in the demo, we don't know what the full game is going to be.
Yeah.
In the demo, you didn't have anything to close in on your opponent. You just had your basic sword, and that's it. You do have a spear and magic class, but I didn't play those because I didn't find them very interesting. They were pretty weak.
Mhm.
You were forced to use the magic in one part, which I found like okay. I guess there's an excuse to use it, but other than that, like, I didn't find them really interesting. Yeah, there's just no way to close in on your opponent. It's really slow, but the actual like flow of combat isn't too terrible because it feels like there's a lot of enemy density.
Yeah.
There's a lot of enemies. Um, so I guess it doesn't feel as bad because there's a lot of action going on all the time. But that's just me. That's just what I think about the
Hmm.
actual speed.
Given your impressions of the gameplay from the demo, how likely are you to pick up Stranger Paradise when it comes out?
Oof, oof, that is tough. It's a very, very rough chance that I'm actually gonna get it on release.
Mm.
I would consider getting it on sale, but even then, I'm still iffy on it. Again, I don't know how far out it is. The final release is from from this demo,
Yeah.
so I don't have any impressions on if this will actually resemble the final build or not because idea. But from what I played, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's not bad. I couldn't care less. I'm glad that the original Final Fantasy is getting it's getting recognition. I'm glad. That's awesome. More developers should be doing that.
Yeah.
More companies should be doing that. That's awesome. And especially, giving it a completely new game style, turning it
Yeah.
from a turn-based RPG into an action RPG. That's awesome. It's
Yeah.
amazing. But this just missed the mark for me.
Hmm.
It's not bad, but it's also not great. I guess if you really like Final Fantasy, the game would probably interest you. I don't like the characters. especially Jack, which is the guy that you play as.
Yeah, the
I
hero
don't
of
like
light.
him. Yeah, the fucking warrior of light. Oh, we
Yeah.
are all the warriors of light. I forget their names because they don't. That's another thing. I'll get to that later, but they don't show you their like stats in battle, so you don't know how much health they have,
Yeah.
which is annoying
It's
because I
weird.
could see them take like 3 hits and oh, they're down. Man, I would have loved to, I would have loved to been able to heal them before knowing that they're fucking dead on the floor. But
Yeah.
whatever. Um, yeah. Again, it's just it's looking rough. It's looking rough.
Jeez, that fucking sucks, man. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm like the biggest fucking Final Fantasy fan because I'm most certainly not. I've just played like 8, 7, 10, and 10-2, and I'm currently playing through the remake of 7. You know what I mean? So I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. I tried playing Final Fantasy 15, but I didn't really enjoy it. I'm not gonna fucking pretend like I'm some big Final Fantasy head. So I'm kind of just playing whether or not I'll pick up Stranger of Paradise by ear at this point.
Yeah.
But from hearing your firsthand impressions, it also doesn't sound good on my end either. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck? Maybe that's also because I'm just not a big fan of action RPGs as opposed to turn-based RPGs. But I don't know.
No, really. No.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something more about the uniformity of a turn-based RPG. Where I kind of feel like I'm more in control, which sounds very counterintuitive, considering the whole point of an
Kind of,
action RPG is to, let you be in control, directly. But I don't know, man. It's kind of the same fucking thing that I feel in terms of like Persona 5 Strikers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, did not enjoy Strikers. I could barely fucking sit through the first palace or the first dungeon or whatever the fuck they're called because I just could not give a
the
shit about the
jails,
gameplay. Could not give any kind of shit about the gameplay. Now I'm
Not
not
a
even gonna pretend like I could.
single fuck.
Did you ever play Strikers?
I did. I have it on my PC, and yeah, I like it. I'm mainly playing it for the story more than anything because I love the cast of 5. It's not my favorite. I'll probably say that I love the cast of 4 more, but
Yeah.
seeing the cast of Persona 5 again, yeah, of course, why not?
Yeah. Maybe it's just because I'm a massive fighting game head, but I would have preferred Persona 5 Arena. But, can't force people to like fighting games. But you also can't force me to play an action RPG, so take that, I guess. I don't know. I feel like the spin-offs for the Persona games are really fucking weird. I'm not going to pretend that they're not. This is coming from somebody who owns all 3 of the dancing games for Arena and Arena Ultimax and Strikers. So trust me when I say that I've played them all, except for Persona
Indeed.
Q. Haven't played Persona Q. I can confidently say I'm even less interested in Persona Q than I am in Strikers. I could say that right now.
I mean, it's closer to the mainline games than Strikers is, so why
That's
do you say
true,
that?
but I could never properly engross myself in the gameplay loop of Etrian Odyssey, and you're telling me that a gameplay loop that I don't like is being grafted onto a cast that I do like, of 3 casts at the most that I do like. That's a
Right.
very hard sell, Like, I mean, in Persona 5 Strikers couldn't even sell, itself to me. So maybe I'm just a tough crowd, But I don't
Yeah,
know.
no,
I
I
like the
got you.
cast of 5 a lot. I really do. Especially On and Yusuke. They're my 2 favorites from that game's cast. Close third being Akechi, Mr. Dojin Bait himself. But like you said, I prefer the cast of 4 because I just prefer Persona 4. But I do think they're just like better written than like 90% of the damn characters from the Persona series that I've played. Because I've played through 1, the 2 duology, 3. Still gotta have to play through Portable actually for 3, 4 and
Okay.
5. I kind of don't know if I really want to go through Portable just to see like minor story differences, because I know there's a few there's like at least one major sort of difference with the 3 story in if you play as the
Right.
fantasy, you know. But it's like, am I really gonna sit through a game that isn't presented as well as, you know, its original version, just so I could potentially see one massive change to the story? Just one? That's also a hard
Yeah.
sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I totally get that. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it myself just because, I really don't like portable. Just I don't know. Yeah, again, no care. Don't really care
I
much
see a lot of
about it.
people talking about this online, but like a remake of Persona 3 Fest with the portable content would be
That
preferable.
would, yeah.
Because I don't know about you, but I just do not like the raw visual novel style in a Persona game. You know what I mean? Like in like an actual visual novel game, I'd be fine with that. You know what I mean? But because
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
that Persona is capable of presenting itself as both, you know, a 3D exploratory JRPG and as half a visual novel, to settle for just the presentation of one for 90% of the game is a bit much,
It's
if you ask me.
not worth it.
Because
Yeah.
the PSP could totally handle that. You are absolutely cuckoo
You
for
think it
Cocoa
could handle
Puffs.
Persona 3 like vanilla?
Absolutely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if you think otherwise. The PSP, dude, the PSP ran GTA Chinatown Wars, dude.
Okay, true.
The PSP had
True.
2 regular style GTA games. 2 of them. And you're telling me it can't handle
Couldn't
Persona
run
3.
Persona. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's probably more for the control scheme. Yeah, because the control scheme for portable definitely does fit it better for that handheld. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, completely.
Like, I feel like I would understand the sort of design choice for portable if it were a fucking DS game, you know, but it's not. So I don't
Yeah.
really get it that much. It'd be like, oh yeah, you know, we had to go for a raw visual style to fit the game on like a tiny DS cartridge. But the PSP, you could watch like Spider-Man on that thing, dude. Like, you're telling me you can't handle Persona? Are you kidding me? So I don't know. It's just a weird situation with that game.
And here's hoping that in September or whenever the 25th anniversary is. I think it's in September. Either September or October, that they announce, some remake of Persona 3 with portable content.
Yeah.
I beg. One wish.
Yeah. I just I wonder if the damn Persona kids on Twitter.com would ever play it though.
No, of course they would. Of course they fucking would. Oh, Persona.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because Persona players don't actually fucking play the game.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me.
Oh shit,
You
yeah.
got me.
I think I mentioned this to you like a week and a half ago. But like I discovered that American Atlas fans aren't the only Atlas fans who like to beg for ports all the time.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I saw some tweets under the Atlas JP account that were like Japanese players begging for Persona 4 on the Switch. First things first, absolutely amazing taste. All right. Second thing second, can't believe that people frame this as an American problem when clearly it's totally not.
It's happening overseas.
Like, dude, I see more Persona 4 fan art from Japanese artists on Twitter than I see Persona 5 fan art from American artists. Just gonna say that just full hog. You know what I mean?
I didn't realize that was the comparison that
I mean, look, I
needed to be
follow
made,
the
but-
topic on Twitter. I follow the Persona topic so I can see what like popular tweets are happening. And it's like, I can guarantee that if I browse for long enough, I will find at least one Japanese person tweeting out some Persona 4 art, and maybe one American or just, Western fan tweeting out some Persona 5 art. Persona 3 art is harder to find. Probably because that game is way more niche,
Right.
So the deeper you get into the Megami Tensei, the more niche the games go.
Persona 2, Persona 1, and SMT If, they're like so far down.
What the fuck are those? Just kidding. I've played 1 and 2. I haven't played If yet.
What?
But it's like,
like the JoJo parts. Holy shit.
oh my god. Oh my fucking lord. Oh, dude. Speaking of JoJo, man, I think JoJoline's gearing up to wrap up. Actually,
Already?
you
I
say
mean, I know it's
already
been
like it
over
hasn't
10
been
years.
like it hasn't been
I
like a hundred
know.
chapters in 10 years. You know what I
No, yeah,
mean?
I know, but it's like JoJo is fucking hella popular right now.
Yeah.
I
Well, the
find it
anime
like,
is popular. The anime is
oh
popular.
yeah,
Let's
yeah, because
not let's not pretend that people are
no
ever
one
gonna
fucking
read the
reads the
manga.
manga. Yeah, no one fucking ever reads the manga. So yeah, you're right.
Unfortunate, honestly. But
I mean,
it's like
it's not unfortunate because I love going on Twitter.com and seeing people complain about spoilers about the part that's already being animated.
yeah,
Love
right.
that.
Acting like this hasn't been a manga for like longer than you've been alive. You know what I
Longer
mean?
than fucking any of us have been alive.
I mean, it's like people complain about spoilers for Stone Ocean. Like Stone Ocean isn't older than 90% of the fan base. You know what I mean?
Nope.
I mean, I was born when Stone Ocean was being published, so you know what? You know what I mean? But still, it's like, like I don't understand people who complain about spoilers for old manga. You know what I mean? I just don't understand that. Just period.
No, yeah, I agree. I understand the angle of, oh, I'm coming into this show or into this anime now, and I haven't read it then, but it's people that have been quote unquote fans of whatever it is and complaining about spoilers. It's like, bro, come
Yeah,
on,
pretty
you can
much.
do better.
Pretty much. You know, it's like if you're complaining about spoilers for something that you can totally like, if you're on Twitter.com, you can read the JoJo manga. You can.
Oh yeah, no, for
You
sure.
can read
for
it on
sure.
your computer. You can read it on your phone. You can probably read it on your Nintendo 3DS if you try hard enough. You know what I mean? So to act like it is impossible to read it for free, JoJo's
For
Colored
sure.
Adventure is completely free.
Oh yeah,
To
that's
pretend
what
like you,
that's what I used.
yeah. To pretend as though JoJo is not free and not accessible is wild. So
I mean,
I don't get it.
I often see that about more niche manga that aren't readily available. There gotta be some people that go forward and translate it and color it themselves. But this is a whole group collaboration. And besides, again, it's JoJo, fucking popular as hell right now. Come on, come on.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to go through the effort to read the manga, that's fine, but don't insert yourself into conversations where manga spoilers could potentially happen, and then force everybody else to
To not
turn
talk about it.
to curve their conversation to support you when you are the one who's
Yeah.
not putting forth any effort. You know what I mean?
And
Stone
I don't even
Ocean.
get that, man. I don't even get that. Like, how are you gonna say that you're so devoted to an anime? I'll be like, yeah, I've never even seen a single panel of this thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, okay, for us, because we're pretty similar. For us, I feel like maybe I'm not, you can speak for yourself, but I feel like I get the memo that once we're into something, we're really into it. So, we start looking around and start
Yeah.
getting deeper into it. It's the same shit with anime. Like, I find an anime I enjoy, and oh, I really like this. I want to read the new chapters. No, I start reading the
Mhm.
manga. How are you gonna be so quote unquote devoted on Twitter.com? Of course, Twitter.com, and not read it. I don't know.
Yeah.
People are fucking weird. People are so fucking weird.
It just depends on the way you engage with things. Like, I'm a fan of the Beastars anime. I've yet to read the manga, but you don't see me inserting myself into discussions about Beastars, then getting surprised
Right.
when someone talks about the manga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just move different, I guess. Or maybe I should say, I just move normal. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just think that it all comes down to, a lot of people just being really entitled about their fandom, and a lot of people, being unwilling to engage with something in a way that's unfamiliar to them. It's not like reading manga is an insane challenge. You know what I mean? At all.
Apparently,
There
it
is-
fucking is.
Yeah, right. There's hundreds of websites, that post it for free, hundreds of people who translate this stuff every time it comes out, and to act like it is completely impossible, for you to sit down and read it is beyond me. If you can't sit down and read something, then just don't try and insert yourself into conversations where you might be spoiled. Don't try. I'm not like one of those anime people who's like, not like one of those manga fans who like tries to spoil anime onlys for something. You know what I mean?
No, of course not.
Because those people are assholes. They're terrible people.
Yeah, yeah. They're not any better. No.
Right. But you also shouldn't be, complaining about, especially if it's like an older manga that's getting serialized or that's getting animated, should not be at all like running your mouth off about complaints. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if Berserk started getting a new anime, like a 2D anime, finally again, you know what I mean? Don't run online and start complaining about spoilers as people start talking about Golden Age. You know what I mean? Don't do that. That would be bad practice.
That's on you.
Like, dude, like, I guarantee I'd be willing to bet money that if that happened, if Berserk started getting a new anime, animated in the style of 2D like it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? People would immediately start running their mouth off about spoilers. Tag this spoilers. You forgot to mention spoilers. You spoiled it for me. When I'm just like writing my own thread on twitter.com.
Yeah, like
it's ridiculous.
I guess, I understand, it's common courtesy to tag spoilers, but it's a different conversation when you force yourself in there and complain about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, like we're discussing this, amongst ourselves. Like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's just twitter.com, I guess. We mentioned this every episode, but twitter.com.
People love to complain. That's just it. People just love to complain. And
they're
also fucking entitled. They're also entitled to tell, like you said. They're incredibly entitled in this day. But
pretty much.
That's a different topic.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy voicing my opinions. You know what I mean? I do. Sometimes complaining can be a little fun. You know what I mean? But there's a difference between being a whiner and being a total fucking baby bitch. Gaga, I got your fucking milkies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that we can cross that topic off the imaginary list that doesn't exist. I'm in the middle of, I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast, but like, hey, Dotemu, Streets of Rage 4 devs, where the fuck is my DLC time? Where's the release date at? Because we've known about this DLC for months, and you guys are clearly near done with it. Why have we not gotten a release date? We're like 4 trailers deep. When's the release date?
Still fucking nothing, really.
Y'all, like they're like, bro, like still no, like we're okay. So Streets of Rage 4 launched last year, right?
Right, yeah, I
launched
remember.
Like early last year, and got reviewed really well. And the devs were like, "Hey guys, we're gonna make DLC. Just wait." 1 year later, and in like the past like 2-3 months, we've gotten like 4 trailers for the 3 new characters that are coming. And I say new very hesitantly because all 3 of them were already in the game, just unplayable.
Oh, that's so fucking scummy.
Check this out. So Streets of Rage 4 launches, right? And there's 5 new quote-unquote characters, right? You've got Axel, Adam, and Blaze, from Streets of Rage 1 through 3, because Adam wasn't in 2 or 3. They're in the new art style, with their classic movesets preserved, you know what I mean? For the most part. Then you've got Cherry and Floyd. They're completely new, and they're all in the new art style. Those are the 5 new characters in the new art style. And then you've also got every other playable character in Streets of Rage history in their original form. So you got Streets of Rage 1, all the Streets of Rage 1 characters in their original form, 2, 3, so on and so forth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all 3 of the new quote-unquote characters in this DLC called Mr. X Nightmare, being Estelle, Max, and Shiva, are all in the game. Estelle is a completely new and completely original character, all right? Max was playable in Streets of Rage 2, you know what I mean? And he was a boss in number 4, all right? And then Shiva was a boss in 2 and 3. The version of Shiva from Streets of Rage 3 is playable in this game, but now he's going to be in the new art style, completely new, quote unquote, in this DLC. Still no release date though.
This sounds like the Street Fighter 5 situation with the last DLC character.
I kind of get that. I kind of understand that
Like
one.
from what you've been telling me, it sounds basically like that.
Okay, I kind of get the Street Fighter one though. I kind of understand that because there's Rose, Oro, Akira, and then 5. There's 5 DLC characters in the last season for Street Fighter 5. 5 DLC characters: Dan Hibiki, Rose, Oro, Akira from rival schools, and then this 5th mystery character. And technically 11, but 11 doesn't really count. The 5th DLC character being not revealed yet, I understand because because Akira's in development right now. She's still being worked on. I don't even know if Oro's out because I still haven't played Street Fighter 5 since last week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've just been playing straight Virtua Fighter and Ninja Gaiden and Final Fantasy.
Sure.
But I kind of understand that. Maybe once Akira finally is added to the game, they'll reveal it. Because maybe it's someone very popular, or maybe they haven't even started working on them yet. Because Akira didn't even get her own little mini non-gameplay trailer until like midway through Rose's unveiling. You know what I mean? Until midway through Rose is being rolled out. You know what I mean? So if Oro, who has his own gameplay trailer now, don't know if he's been added in yet. Probably not because I haven't seen too many videos about him yet. And Akira, who has only had the slightest bit of her gameplay shown, isn't out yet. What reason do I have to think that they're even remotely ready to show off character number 5?
Okay.
Problem is character number 5 isn't probably going to be made from assets that are completely, that are completely already in the game. Unlike with Streets of Rage 4, which had all 3 of the new quote unquote characters that were already in the game in the new art style with complete movesets. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's just wild. There's like a lot of games that I'm like excited about that don't have deals, that don't have release dates yet. Like that game Sifu. I don't know if you've heard of that game or not.
Oh yeah, it was revealed last E3 or not E3,
so.
Summer Games Fest.
I think so.
Yeah,
it doesn't have.
I remember seeing it. It's
that brawler. It's that kung fu brawler where every time you die you get older.
I was looking for the martial art.
Yeah, it's kung fu brawler. Every time you die you get older.
Cool.
It looks so sick. It looks so good. Still no release date, and we're like 3 trailers deep at this point. Like what could possibly, like, how long has this game been worked on? Like, we know it's been worked on for at least a couple of years. Like, what else do you guys have to what else is not ready to show us? You know what I mean? I don't. Game development timelines really do be messing with my head sometimes. You know what I mean?
Dude, okay, that's so fucked because why is it normal practice to show off games that are not even close to, done? Like, why is that a practice that is in current video gaming culture? It's like, hey, this game is being developed. That's it. You don't have anything else, nothing else to show.
Yep.
Like, I would have rather waited like 2 years or however long these developers need to work on a game, than not hear about it, than to hear, hey, Indiana Jones, goodbye. No.
Oh man, that movie.
What does that serve?
That movie has been in development for years, and we know they're filming it right now.
But I'm talking about the Bethesda game that's coming out.
Oh, that thing! Jones. I don't. Yeah. Oh man, that's like the worst kind. That and Elder Scrolls 6. That's like the worst kind of way to drum up hype, where it's like, yup, here's a 3D render of something that's not going to be in the game. Get hype.
Dude, no, you gotta think about it. They're making those those renders because they care so much about lying to you.
all right, CD Projekt. All right, CD Projekt.
They care so much about lying.
What's really weird to me is like if they were to do that to announce like a pre-order or something to see if they could start getting more funds or something, I'd kind of understand. But they serve literally zero purpose. You know what I mean? Like I'd probably
Yeah.
still think it was scummy if they just used like a 3D render of something that wasn't going to be in the game, just like a logo reveal or something, just to what is it, to fucking start drumming up money for sales. I probably still think that was scummy, but that's more of a
Yeah.
justification for showing something off than just the sake of saying that it exists. Like Elder Scrolls 6 is probably like a decade out at this point. You
Oh
know what I
no,
mean?
definitely, definitely.
But hey, at least we got to see the logo. Am I right?
Ooh,
They
ooh,
do that with King of Fighters
awesome.
15 as well. They showed the logo off like 2 years ago, and then they went completely radio silent about it for like 2 years until they showed off until a bunch of dev screenshots got leaked, and then like a day later they had to drop the trailer. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
it doesn't make any sense. Is it to drum up hype? Because hype doesn't pay the bills. You know what I mean? Unless you're CD
No,
Projekt Red or
definitely.
something and are actively lying
Yeah.
to consumers about the state of your game. But if you're just like releasing like a logo or just like maybe like a little like a 5-second promotional ad to say, yup, it's in development, I don't see any feasible purpose for that at all.
I mean, fucking look at Rare. They announced that they were working on a new game 2019, maybe. I don't remember I don't remember if it was 2018 or 2019. They revealed it this year. Everwild is the name of it, and I'm cautious about it. And they came out and said, "We don't even know what it is yet."
What?
What the fuck is the point? Yeah. They
Yeah.
came out and said, "We don't have an idea of what we want the game to be yet." Like, then what the fuck is the point? What is the fucking point of saying, "Hey, we're working on something," but we have no idea what the fuck it is?
Jesus. I don't know how. I'm not going to pretend like I understand game development, okay? But I don't think it should take 2 years. You could be working on something for 2 years and have absolutely nothing to show for it. That doesn't sound like very efficient to me. That doesn't sound very good to me.
It's different if it's being completely like rebooted. It's taking on a
Yeah.
whole new identity. But to say that you're working on something for over 4 years at this point, or yeah, let's just say over 4 years at this point, and say, "Hey, we don't even know what it is yet." That's
That's shameful, dude. Like like I don't understand how a company like that could operate and still get investors. Because if I were an investor, if I had $1 billion, you know what I mean, and I chose to invest in a company, and that company worked on a game for 2 years, and then 2 years later they still have nothing to show for it, I'd be a little skeptical about whether or not to keep investing in them. You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely.
That's pretty fucked. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, think about it, right? Because you have to actually have, you have to have something in order to reveal the fact that you're developing something, and that doesn't just happen overnight. You don't just say, "Hey, let's make a brand new take on this already established IP," and say,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey, this is a new entry." Like the next day, that doesn't just happen. So the fact that they've probably been developing, or I guess in a general sense, because all these developers have probably been developing, and working on these games for quite a while, and say, okay, bye," and like that just doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I would rather games get revealed towards the end of like QA testing. Like if like the game
Yeah,
is
no,
done
definitely.
and all you're doing is just ironing out bugs and glitches, I would rather towards the end of that process when the game be revealed. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
yeah,
rather than
that
the
was
game still being in active development. Because you see like a lot
that,
of times, like games will change a lot from the first sort of gameplay reveal to the actual final product. You know what I mean?
right.
Like the biggest example that I can think of is like Marvel's Spider-Man that got like graphically just got a big fixer upper and in terms of the UI from the time we first saw it being played at E3 to
Mhm.
when it actually released. So I think like if we were to only see slivers of Spider-Man at the very end of QA after all of the changes to the UI and the graphics have been finalized, you know what I mean? It's like, hey, this game is coming very soon. You know what I mean? or just now revealing it for the first time because we wanted to make sure it was the best package it could be, then I'd be totally on board for that. Because then there wouldn't be situations where the consumers feel like they're being lied to. You know what I mean?
No, definitely. Yeah.
Cyberpunk wouldn't, if that were the model, Cyberpunk wouldn't even be released right now. You know what I mean? It would still be in development, and we wouldn't even know about it. So I don't know. I just think companies
in an ideal world,
yeah. I think those sort of reveals where they just reveal like the logo or like a little stinger, I think those are probably more to draw in investors. If I had to hazard a guess, because like again, if I had $1 billion and I was looking to invest in a company and I was like thinking about like investing in like maybe Bethesda, and Bethesda goes to E3 and they're like, "Hey guys, we're working on Elder Scrolls 6 right now." I'd be like, "Oh shit, let me get some funds in there. Let me make sure I can be like an investor. I could donate to this company. You know what I mean? Get the ball rolling on that development. You know what I mean?" I feel like that's what it's probably for, more than anything else. More than generating any sort of hype that they're not going to make any money on in the immediate time frame. I think it's just we want to show our investors what we're working on. And even then, they could just show investors like in closed meetings like things that they're doing at the moment. Like you don't have to make some sort of big public announcement. We're working on a game, guys, in order to draw investors in. You just be like, "Hey, let's schedule a meeting. We got some projects in the works right now. We would like to show you, see if you can maybe invest in our company." Like you just do that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think like game development in a lot of ways is a lot less sort of visible, than like film,
like to the public.
Like a lot less like visible, like as like what goes on behind the scenes than like film, or like music. I mean, film obviously is very much behind the scenes. Like most people don't even know what like Foley is. You know what I mean? How sound works in movies. But I still think that like what we do see, in terms of like cast. They are in trailers. They go to hair and makeup. They shoot the scenes. Sometimes shot out of order. You know what I mean? Like that's like a lot more than like we get for like just game development. Period.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What's the most that we get to see for game development? Honestly, like mocap, maybe a dude standing in front, like people shooting videos from the office where they're just standing in front of a bunch of unoccupied computers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like what do we get to see? Like, I think the only time we ever got to see into like actual video game development, for me personally, the biggest sort of glimpse I got into that was like Indie Game the movie, and that's just indie games. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're not catching some big publisher out here doing that exact same thing. It doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
They're not going to disclose their development processes. For what purpose, I don't understand. But even for like a documentary, like, hey, this is the real sort of grind of game development. Like most of my information on how game development actually works comes from YouTube, because I don't get to see many like official sources on that. Like PS2 games were developed on on the system that was like twice the size of the regular PS2, called the PS2 Tool. Where'd I find that out? A YouTube video.
YouTube, of course.
Not gonna find that out about any sort of documentary on Netflix or anything.
Yeah.
Learned about the history of Shenmue and the Sega Dreamcast from where? YouTube. Because
fucking course YouTube. Yeah.
Because there's no sort of like official source that's like bringing us documentaries about this kind of stuff, which I spy with my little eye and opening in the market. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Might have to capitalize on that. Start selling my documentaries to Netflix or whatever if I ever decide to if I ever get the money to make one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like I feel like we're just like, because the medium is so young, we haven't really gotten to that point yet where we're like ready to be that open. And I think that's kind of shameful, because it takes a lot. It's like a lot harder work and like a lot more passion goes into making games. You know what I mean? Because they're such a
definitely
they're like the most expressive medium, the most interactive medium, the most engaging medium, more than any other. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're gonna tell me that it's not books? It's not literature?
All I need to enjoy myself is tea and a good book. I'm so much better than you.
Type beat. Fucking asshole, am I right? Fucking
Uh,
straw man.
eh.
But it's like if I
That's what
knew,
makes it entertaining, you know?
yeah, like if I knew the sort of goings on, how games are like pitched and how they're workshopped and designed from initial concept sketches all the way to final product available on like the PSN store, or whatever. If I could have like an
Yeah.
insane amount of insight into that process, I feel like the medium would be better for it, because then we as consumers would be a lot more informed about what we like and don't like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. And I mean, me personally, I fucking love everything. I don't just love playing video games. I just love the entire I just love the entire thing. I love the entire medium. I love seeing like
Mhm.
super early builds that no one else was supposed to see. I
Yep.
love seeing like some little silly, Easter eggs that they put in that, obviously didn't make it to the final product. I love seeing like everything that happens behind the scenes. I
Yeah.
would love to, see more of that, but unfortunately, we just don't. It just doesn't exist. Like there's
Yeah.
none of that much. There's not that much out there.
Building off of that, actually, one of my favorite YouTube channels is this YouTube channel, Steepo. I don't know if you've ever heard of him,
I
but
might have, but no,
this
it
guy's
doesn't ring
entire
a
YouTube
bell.
channel is sort of dedicated to cataloging the development of the original Dead Rising. All from in like this dude's gone out of his way to track down discs of builds of the game that were only shown off at like certain certain shows. Like he tracked down an entire build of Dead Rising that was only shown off at Tokyo Game Show in like 2005. You know what I mean? And he tracked down the disc
Yeah,
for it. I put his channel in the Discord so you can take a look at it.
definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
But it's like this dude. Like if you just take a gander at it, like it's just the first game mostly. Like he's got E3 2006 demo. Every weapon from the beta that wasn't in the game. Every time the HUD was redesigned, even slightly. You know what I mean? History of animation changes. You know what I mean? And it's like for just this one game, this dude's entire channel is dedicated to that. That is like absolutely insane to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And would we
it's just
ever
fucking. It's fucking fascinating.
get this kind of insight from Capcom themselves? Probably never.
Hell
You know
no.
what I mean?
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
No.
So I have to
No.
rely on this one dude who's so immersed in this one game to provide me an insight into how much the game changed from, initial unveiling to final release. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's just it's so weird to me how closed off we are for a medium that is so inviting to artistic expression.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like I said, more than any other medium, we were able to express ourselves. You're telling me that games like Street Fighter and What Remains of Edith Finch and like Final Fantasy VII all exist under the same artistic medium? That's insane, because each of those games is so completely different from
They're
each other.
so
So
vastly different from one
vastly
another.
different in terms of how you play them, how you engage with their stories, if there even are one, how you engage with their gameplay systems. You know what I mean? So when I say, it's the most interactive medium, what do you do with a movie? You sit down and watch it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? What do you do with an album? You listen to it. But with a game, you kind of have to be in there to get the full
Yeah.
experience. That's why I
You
get
are
so.
part
Go ahead. Go
you
ahead.
are I was gonna say that you are basically part of the world that someone created. You are this entity.
Right. That's why I get so mad at people who are quote unquote fans of games, especially single player games that are driven primarily by their narrative. That's why I get so mad at people who are fans of games like that but don't play them, i.e., like Persona and Yakuza. In my
Fucking
experience,
Persona.
like as much as we like to meme about it, it's kind of a genuine problem. How many people
Like it,
just don't play the game, but they've got like a catchy profile picture and they post fan art, but they've never played the game.
it wouldn't be a joke if if it wasn't partly true.
Yeah,
And
it's so
and this
disappointing.
specific scenario, it is pretty fucking accurate.
I'm pretty sure you already know about the Twitter account that I believe I mentioned it on the podcast, where it's like they're like an art account that makes really good art for Persona 5
Yeah.
specifically. Never played the game though.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know, like, if you're gonna play Persona 5, if you had any actual intention of playing it, I feel like you would have played it by now.
No, yeah.
Because it's
for sure.
available on PS3, the original version, PS4, the original version. It's now available on PS4, the updated version. You can play Persona 5 Strikers, But it's like
they're just they're accessible. Like it's not like it's not impossible to go out and play these games for yourself. It's just not like we've gotten to a point where video game preservation has gotten better. Like it's not ideal, but it is a lot better than where it was 10 years ago.
yeah.
That's a whole different topic, but the whole point is that these games are so accessible. You can go out there, play most of them right now. Like, what is stopping you?
Yeah. Dude, preservation is like a whole fucking wormhole.
That's a whole different topic, but it's just like the whole point is that this medium is so accessible nowadays. You can go out there, play these games
I was referring to
for yourself.
I put it in the Discord so you could see it.
We've talked about them, but it's just like, oh man. Oh, but what can you do?
Yeah.
What can you do?
But like, dude, like preservation is like a whole like wormhole in and of itself. Like, I believe it was like a GDC talk, but this dude was like, raise your hand if you've made a game within like the past couple of years. A bunch of people raised their hand. Then he said, now put your hand down if you're confident that your game will be playable within the next 10 years. And like pretty much everybody's hand shot down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, I find like the thought kind of scary, honestly. I'm not a game developer. I'm just a fan of games as a whole. But it's like, I just find it really scary that like some of these games won't be playable. Like, especially if like the secondhand market goes belly up, you know what I mean, for like a specific console, or if it gets too expensive. Just how insanely hard it would be to play these games. Like, imagine if like emulation didn't take like was legally considered legal. Would you and I be able to play Sonic Heroes easily? Probably not.
No, of course not.
But because emulation is legally dubious, I'm able to download PCSX2 and you
dump your own games, right?
I dump my own games.
Dump them.
I totally know how to dump games, and I've totally done it before.
Wait, huh? Holy shit, dude! This wind, what the hell? No, but really, you're completely right.
Like, it's so scary to me. Like,
I mean, it doesn't help that a lot of games nowadays are shifting to an online only model.
Oh, dude.
That's as soon as they decide, hey, this is not profitable anymore, the servers will be shut down and no one will be able to play these games again.
We almost saw that happen on the PS3 store, dude. We almost saw that happen.
Nope.
Almost. But everybody get out the red carpet and get out your confetti, because we're about to praise Sony for doing the absolute bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Exactly, dude. It's fucking.
I said that on Twitter when the news articles first started coming out. I'm pretty sure I quote tweeted one of them. I was like, yeah, this is cool, but like, I don't really feel comfortable praising Sony for doing something that they shouldn't have done in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. It's so wild to me. Are you guys not making enough money at all? Have the PS5s not been selling or something?
Is the PS3 really hindering your? Is it really hindering that bad?
How much is it affecting your bottom line? Oh, you can't pay your CEO a little bit more of a bonus.
Cry
me a river, dude.
He can't take home those $28 million. Oh,
How am I gonna buy
boo.
my kids all jet skis? How am I gonna afford to keep filling my pool every day? How am I gonna afford another 8K TV? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cry, in the words of Justin Timberlake, cry me a river.
Tell him. Tell him.
I don't know the numbers. I'm not gonna pretend to know the numbers. I'm just gonna say it cannot be that much.
It's just not to a point yet. You know, it's just not. And dude, you got to consider there are some countries that are still actively using these older consoles. Like, I guess in this scenario, the PS3. Like I heard that in Brazil, especially, they're still using a lot of these. Like they're still using a lot of 360s and PS3s.
I'm pretty sure that's just because
So
it's so much more expensive to buy things in Brazil.
yeah,
Even if you
no,
adjust,
yeah,
even
that's
with adjusted prices, it actually
exactly
costs
why.
more to buy it. Even like a PS4.
No, yeah, that's exactly why.
Oh,
But imagine if it would have shut off, shut off the store on the PS3,
yeah,
basically saying "fuck you, go fuck yourself, suck my dick." It's like,
yeah.
you know,
There's like a lot of I know like a lot of people are talking about like indie developers. You know what I mean? That would be affected by the shutdown of the store. But for me, my focus is primarily on just like mainline titles and series that I give a shit about that would be affected. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, there's a bunch of House of the Dead games on the PS3 store. You know, thankfully, I mean, I was gonna say it again. Thankfully, it's not closing. You know, thankfully, but
yeah,
there's like a bunch of like House of the Dead games that are on there. I know Microsoft isn't shutting down their 360 store because there's like a bunch of backwards compatible games.
yeah. I
But
mean, why the
but
fuck
like
would they?
the only way you can play Daytona USA, you know, like the most modern port, is on 360 and PS3. And if the PS3 server gets shut down, that would you would have to go to specifically the 360 to play it because it's not backwards
Yeah,
compatible. Like Soul Calibur 2 HD Online, that is on the PS3 store. If that were to shut down, you could only then play it on Xbox One. Um, what else? Oh geez, Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. You know, again, PS3 store was shut down. You could then only play it on your 360 because that's also not backwards compatible. What else, man? Let me think.
inadvertently
Ooh,
bringing more business to the competition. In the
yeah. Tekken
saying,
5 Dark Resurrection isn't available on 360, and it's only available on the PS3 store.
no, so as
So,
soon as if they had actually gone through, oh, no more of that. Fuck
yup,
you, suck my dick.
yup. You would genuinely would not be able to play that game anymore unless you had a disc. And I'm pretty sure that game, I'm pretty sure there were discs made, you know, for Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, but I'm not very
Yeah, try getting
confident.
one now. Try getting one now.
I'm not very confident.
Yeah.
It's just there's just way too many titles to list off. I think this is like kind of goes hand in hand with the issue of like delisting games on online platforms. You know, in terms of arguing for why preservation quote unquote should be like legal and why you shouldn't shut these online stores down. Like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, right? One of the greatest fighting games ever made. One of my favorite fighting games ever made. That game was briefly on the PS3 and Xbox 360 stores, but at the same time, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 first disappeared from the stores. That game disappeared as well. Still has yet to come back.
Is there a reason?
I don't know. I think probably licensing, maybe. But that argument kind of falls apart when you think about how Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was also delisted around the same time, but then was eventually relisted and was ported to the PS4 and Xbox One. So Marvel 2 being gone still is kind of iffy and weird.
That's odd.
Yeah, PT is another one that's like probably the most popular one. You know, a
Oh,
popular
yeah.
example of a game being delisted and being infinitely more valuable because of it. You can't even play PT on your PS5. You know,
Oh, yeah.
so
Yeah, because you have to have it on the store, right? But since it's been delisted,
yeah, but since it's been delisted, if you try to see it in your library, which it will still be there, it'll say this game is only playable on PS4 consoles.
Uh,
So, like, I'm not going to pretend like I understand the business end of things, like I understand how licensing agreements and how running a digital storefront works, because again, I'm just a layman. I'm just an average video games enjoyer. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I kind of don't know if I'll ever think it's ethical or ever understand it. Why games get delisted. You know what I mean? I'd like to think that in like a just world, there would be stipulations in like in the signing contracts, you know, that say, hey, once this game goes up, we're not going to take it down, you know, or that we'll only take your game down if there's like a reliable way to physically buy it in a just world, which the world is not just. That would be the
not.
case. Where if there would be a reliable alternative way to play your game outside of just the digital version, then it'd be okay to be delisted. But the problem is there's usually not. You know, the secondhand market on, you know, like PS2 and older systems is absolutely insane for some titles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've mentioned it before, but like Def Jam Fight for New York, that game is like $200 minimum for like a physical copy, you know? And it's like, how much would that be worth in a world where I could buy that for my PS3 or PS4? You know? I know a lot of people complain about remasters and re-releases and remakes and whatnot. I know a lot of people complain, but they're actually in our best interest, you know?
For the most part. I
Paying
mean,
$60 for it is another story, but you know what I mean?
for the most part, because, you know, look at fucking Last of Us Remastered. Who the fuck was being like, you know what? I'm really scared that this game won't be playable in 30 years. Let's release it on this.
Are you referring to the remake?
No, the Last of Us Remastered.
I don't know about saying that about the remaster, because it's not like
it's the same thing, dude. It released on PS3, and then as soon as PS4, it's like, oh, let's remaster it for the PS4, just because.
Did they charge $60 for it?
I don't know. I didn't ever get it, but I just found the whole concept, like what is the purpose? What is the point? Who's like, oh my god, I can't wait to load up my PS6 and start playing Last of Us Remastered.
I'm gonna do a quick Google search real quick, actually.
But it just follows that same train of thought. That's why.
Okay. Okay. Damn it! This game fucking did not. It's not telling me. Okay, I'm gonna check the Wikipedia page. Okay, wait. August of 2014. Okay.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
Okay,
so
here we go.
Here's
the sale.
Here.
I'm on
Okay.
I'm on Google real quick. So
yeah, I looked up Last of Us Remastered MSRP, and it was initially priced at $60.
Okay. So I'm looking at Google right now for the PS3 sales. So by 2014, it had sold 7 million copies on PS3 and 1 million on PS4. But by April 2018, it sold 17 million across both consoles. And I'm trying my best to look at it right now. But I would be willing to bet that it sold more on PS4 than it did on number 3. I would be willing to bet because of just how many more people own PS4s than PS3s.
Then PS3, yeah, because it did come out pretty late into the PS3's life cycle.
Very late. I'm pretty sure it was like the last PS3 exclusive. I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna act like that's at all true. Open that link in a new tab. Open that link in a new tab. I'm gonna actually try and look. Last of Us sold 7 million copies on PS3. Last of Us Remastered. Yep, it sold. PS4 is the more popular platform. Actually, it sold 10 million copies on PS4.
Okay. All right. Now I guess it works out in that in their favor, but
damn,
it is like the game just. I just find the whole thing of the game just released. Let's remaster it. Like, just port it. Like, whatever.
It is tied for 10th place with Horizon Zero Dawn as best-selling PS4 games.
Horizons, really?
Yeah. Do you want to guess the top 10?
Really? I mean, if Horizon Zero Dawn is in there, my expectations are out the window.
It's tied for top
have
10. It's
no
tied for top
idea.
10. You want to at least guess? I can tell you if it's in the top 10 or not.
I probably. I mean, of course, God of War is gonna be in there. Are we talking about PS4 exclusives?
PS4 exclusive. PS4 games, actually. PS4 games, I should say. Best-selling games on PS4.
Oh, PS4. Okay, best games on PS4.
Best-selling games,
I'm willing to
yes.
bet. I'm willing to bet.
So you said God of War. That's number 7.
yeah.
That sold 12 million copies.
Of course. Witcher 3.
Witcher 3 is at number 9 with 10.8 million on PS4.
I don't think Bloodborne will be in there. Probably.
Bloodborne is tied for 24th place.
Yeah.
With 2 million copies.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's at number 6 with 13.2 million.
Spider-Man's got to be in there.
My question is, what fucking better be?
What the fuck is number 1? That is my
GTA 5.
Oh.
20 million copies.
Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I didn't have GTA 5 in mind.
Okay. I'm going to give you the full top 10. Tied for 10th place, we have Horizon and Last of Us with 10 million copies. Surprising, considering Last of Us had a 3-year lead on Horizon. That's got to say a lot, because I haven't really played Zero Dawn, but that's gotta be commended. Witcher 3 is at number 9 with 10.8. FIFA 18 is at number 8.
FIFA. Fucking FIFA.
Go. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to laugh at my fellow Hispanics right now. My fellow Latinos, you know what I mean. God of War number 7 with 12 million. Spider-Man at number 6 with 13.2. Call of Duty World War II with a 13.4. It's at number 5. We're in the top 5.
World War II, really?
Yeah, that's surprising.
Okay.
Red Dead 2.
I expected fucking Infinite Warfare to be higher than
as much as I like Infinite Warfare, I'd highly doubt that would ever be the case, dog.
Well, I'm saying it because I'm pretty sure it was Infinite Warfare that came with Modern Warfare Remastered. So that's why.
Modern Warfare Remastered is now sold separately.
I mean, yeah, but that came later. So I don't know if that alone would have made people want to buy it, because you already had Infinite Warfare. You would have already had Modern Warfare Remastered. But yeah, go on.
Red Dead 2 with 14 million is at number 4. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is at number 3. What?
If Ghost of Tsushima is not in here,
Ghost of Tsushima is at number 14 with 6.5 million.
Okay.
Black Ops 3 is at number 3 with 15 million. Uncharted 4 is at number 2 with 16 million.
Okay, yeah, I expected that. Yeah.
GTA 5 is at number 1 with 20 million. That's some absolutely nuts shit. Persona 5 is on here twice because Royals is tied for 28th and Persona 5 is tied for 19th. That's absolutely nuts shit, dude.
We love to see it.
Yeah, good for us. So that shows that some people actually play the game. I guarantee you more people have watched like YouTube Let's Plays of Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal than have actually played the game. I'd be willing. I
wouldn't doubt that. I really would not doubt that.
Okay, I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at PS3 just for shits and giggles. Do you want to try and take a stab at
best selling for PS3?
Yeah. Holy shit! Oh my god! You know what number 1 is? It's a GTA 5 with 30 million copies. Holy shit!
I'm not surprised.
Oh my god! I'm not surprised, but I am disappointed.
So we're going top 10 with PS3.
PS3. You want to throw some titles out? I can tell you.
One of the Arkham games has got to be in there.
Arkham City's at number 7 with 5.49 million.
Okay, good. Last of Us is in there. Maybe?
Last of Us is at number 3 with 7 million.
Okay. Maybe GTA 4.
Nope. GTA 4 is at 13th place with 4.33 million.
Interesting. Minecraft.
That is at Tied for 31st place with 1.5 million.
31st? For as much people as play, for as many people that play Minecraft, I find that incredibly low.
I'm pretty sure most people play Minecraft on PC though.
I mean, yes, but the younger that was like our age group.
The little kiddies. I mean, to be fair, I played Minecraft on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, exactly, same. I played it on the 360.
Man, I miss those days.
Oh, fucking Gran Turismo. That's a game, right?
Yes,
That's
Gran
another game.
Turismo 5 is at number 2 with 11.95 million, which is a distinct 17 million copies less than GTA 5.
They just left no survivors. I have no
Completely in
idea
the
what
dust.
would be in the other slots.
Okay.
I mean,
Counting down from number 10. Gran Turismo 6 is at number 10 with 5.06 million. God of War 3 is at number 9 with 5.2 million. The prologue for Gran Turismo 5 is at number 8 with 5.35 million.
the prologue?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. I haven't played any Gran Turismo since number 4 on the PS2, I'm going to be honest. Arkham City is at number 7 with 5.49. MGS4, which I'm surprised you didn't mention, is at number 6.
MGS4?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
MGS4.
I didn't realize
that game was a system seller, dude.
Okay, true. Yeah, because that came out at launch, right?
Oh wait, came out
pretty close to launch.
That's 2 years after launch.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
I remember. I distinctly remember a lot. Like when I was a kid, a lot of people were picking up PS3s because my dad used to work at GameStop. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned that on the last podcast that I used to go to work with them sometimes and just chill in the back. Like I remember a lot of people picking up PS3s, specifically for MGS4. It sold 6 million copies. Uncharted 2 is at number 5 with 6.5. Uncharted 3 is at number 4 with 6.6. Let's go! Uncharted 3.
Uncharted 3 coming out on top.
I like Uncharted 3 more than Uncharted 2. I'm just gonna say that right now. A lot of people disagree with that opinion, but they can suck my dick.
Do they really?
I don't understand why people love to slurp on Uncharted 2 so much when I personally thought 3 was better written and had more fun gameplay and a better story.
It was way more fun.
Absolutely.
What?
Absolutely. But that's just me though.
Oh, you're just a man with taste, we get it.
Absolute class. Number 3 is Last of Us with 7 million. Number 2 is Gran Turismo 5 proper with 11.95, and number 1 is GTA 5 with with pretty much 30 million copies sold.
Damn.
Looking at the 360, it's pretty much the same. Oh, dude, you will not guess number 1. Genuinely, you won't guess it. Like no bullshit, you won't guess it.
I feel like this is just baiting me into another GTA thing.
Nope. It's not.
Actually,
it's not.
Like dead ass.
Dead ass. You can. I will give you 5 guesses and you won't get it.
Give me a hint.
Nope.
What?
Just
no?
think of 5 360 games. Think of the first 5 360 games to come to mind. Don't have to be exclusives. Black Ops 2. Nope. That's tied for number 5. That's also tied for number 5 actually. Wow, how'd you get
Minecraft?
Nope, that's number 8.
You
got 2 more left. Okay. 2 more guesses.
What? 2 more.
And no, it's not GTA 5. I know you already said that, but I'm not going to count that.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was yours. That's why I went with it. Fucking actually, wait. If it's not one of those heavy hitters, then I have no clue.
All right, let's start. I'm gonna start counting down from number 10. You will not guess number 1. Our number 10 is GTA 4 with 11.1 million copies. Okay. Number 9 is Halo 3 with 12.13 million. Number 8 is Minecraft with 13 million copies. Number 7 is Modern Warfare 2 with 13.49 million copies. Number 5, 5th place is tied between Black Ops 2 and Skyrim, both with 13.7 million. Number 4 is Black Ops 1 with 14.55 million. Number 3 is Modern Warfare 3 with 14.72 million. Number 2 is GTA 5 with 22.95 million. And number 1 with 24 million. 22.95 million. 23 million copies of GTA 5 on Xbox 360.
So it sold way more on PS3. That's interesting. I really thought that 360 was a more popular platform. But
surprising. Okay. Number 1. This is a total cheat, by the way. With 24 million copies. A million more copies than GTA 5. 24 million copies at number 1. Connect Adventures.
Wait, no, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That doesn't fucking count.
It's number
That
one.
doesn't fucking
It's number
count.
one.
No.
That's
That doesn't.
technically.
No.
Yep.
Dead ass.
Yep.
Dead ass.
Yep.
No.
It's
No
number
fucking way.
one.
I'm not. I don't
It's
believe
number
you. I
one.
don't fucking
I'll
believe
put
you.
the
I don't
list in
fucking
Discord.
believe you.
Oh, this isn't even
don't
a.
fucking
This
believe
isn't
you.
even a citation needed. This is a straight up. Yo, we've got the actual numbers on this. No bullshit. There you go.
Okay, Wikipedia.
No bullshit.
It's actually
They've got the
here.
numbers to support it too. Damn,
Bro.
Dead or Alive 4 is tied for 62nd place. Holy shit.
Oh wait. Oh, it is. Damn. I guess 1 million people were fucking horny. You know, but that
Did we
I
spend like an
wouldn't-
hour addressing that?
I mean, if people
Oh,
are buying
funny.
the DLC, it comes back to that. No, but really, Connect Adventures.
Yeah, that makes the most sense for me
Wow.
because that was the game that
I
was
mean,
bundled in with the
yeah, it was
Kinect, which is the
bundled,
most
yeah.
selling version of the 360 as far as I can tell. That's really weird because Connect Adventures came out in 2010. That's so odd to me. All right, let's do
2010.
let's just keep rocking with it. Let's look at the Wii. All right, highest selling Wii
The
games.
Wii.
All right, we're starting from number 10. Let me get some guesses.
For Wii?
Yep, let me hear some guesses.
All right. Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy.
Number 9, 12.8 million.
Yeah, I feel like that was a very safe guess.
Yep.
Brawl,
Number 8, 13.32 million.
Mario Kart,
Number 2, 37.38 million.
Wii Sports, of course.
Number 1 with 82.9 million copies.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that one was pretty obvious.
All right,
Fucking
let's-
everyone.
Yeah. Now that we know, let's count down the list. Number 10 is Just Dance 3 with 9.92 million.
Just Dance. Okay.
That's really surprising to me. That Just Dance outsold fucking Mario Party, Galaxy 2, and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. At the original, the Beijing 2008. That's so surprising to me. Number 8 is Brawl with 13.32. Number 7 is Wii Fit Plus with 21.13 million. Number 6 is Wii Fit with 22.67 million. Oh my god! That's how many Wii balance boards are out there. At least 22.67
Oh,
million.
right.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
That's a lot of zeros. All right, number 5 is Wii Play with 28.02. I feel like
Wii Play.
at least a million of those copies have to be owned by like Scott the Woz. Number 4 is New Super Mario Bros. Wii with 30.32 million. Number 3 is Wii Sports Resort with 33.14 million. Number 2 is Mario Kart Wii with 37.38. And
Mario
number 1 is
Kart
Wii
coming
Sports
in.
with 50 million less copies. You know what's really funny is this
Oh my
this
God.
list has a caveat that the top 4 games were bundled in with consoles. Xbox didn't have that.
Right, yeah.
Didn't get that.
That
didn't
was
get
it was
that one.
simply bundled with the Connect, not with the actual console.
Not with Kinect Adventures. That is some nut
Right.
shit to me.
That's fucking
Wow.
insane. Okay, wait. So that means that you said the top 4 games, right?
The top 4, yes. PS3 and Xbox didn't have that.
Dude, that's insane.
Okay.
It really puts from those 4 games alone, or I mean, yeah, from those 4 games alone. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking Wiis. That is a lot of fucking Wiis.
I'm gonna jump to PlayStation 2. Wow, there are for the highest selling video game console of all time. These are some pretty low ass numbers. These are some very low numbers, dude.
Really?
Yeah. The top game has
Okay,
only
is
17
it-
million copies sold.
Wait. Are you talking about consoles or are you talking about
Is the
games?
Nintendo I'm talking about like games that were sold, the highest selling games. Because isn't the PS2 the most popular? Isn't like still the highest selling console like ever?
Yeah,
Yeah, and the top selling game
followed
is
by the
17
DS. I'm
million.
pretty sure.
Probably like a bunch of Nintendo shit as well. But like the highest
Yeah.
selling game on PS2 has only 17.3 million copies sold.
That's fucking whack.
That's some nut shit to me.
Then
dude.
where the hell did all the other all the other, I don't know, I don't know how many he has sold, but maybe just shot in the dark here. Where the fuck did the other like 90 million consoles go?
Probably as people's DVD players or something. Jesus
Yeah, but
Lord.
fucking 90 million, bro. Damn.
That is some nut shit to me, dude. Holy fuck, dude. That's insane to me. Like, dude, two of the highest selling PS2 games are both Final Fantasies. Three of them are GTAs. Two of them are Gran Turismos. One of them is an MGS game, one of them is a Tekken game, and the other one is Kingdom Hearts. That's nuts to me.
Yeah. That really shows you. That really shows you what fucking age they were in.
Kingdom Hearts sold 5.9 million. Final Fantasy 12 and Tekken 5 both sold 6 million. MGS2 sold 7 million. GTA 3 sold 8.1 million. Final Fantasy 10 sold 8.5 million. Vice City sold 9.8 million. Gran Turismo 4 sold 11.76 million. Gran Turismo 3 sold 14.89 million. And San Andreas sold 17.3 million. That's nuts.
Bro, damn, when you see a fighting game in the top 10, that just shows you. It just shows you, man.
Yeah, right. Jeez. Good on you, Tekken, I guess. Oh man. I'm
popping off.
You know what? Rather than looking at the like popular consoles, I want to see like some like less popular ones. Like, let me see the Dreamcast. I guarantee number one's gonna be like Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
There's no Wikipedia page for this. Holy shit.
It is that irrelevant.
No one gives a shit about the Sega Dreamcast. That sucks ass, dude. Where's the Sega Dreamcast? I want to open that link in a new tab. Game library. There's no like list. I'm just gonna look at this website. I'm just gonna look at vgcharts.com for this one. Okay, the Dreamcast. Oh, fighting game is also in the top 10 for this one.
Which one?
Hold on. I don't. Okay, some games did cross 1 million because the 10th highest selling game on the Dreamcast only has 0.36 million copies sold.
Wow.
It's J
I'm not
League Pro
surprised
Soccer
because
Club.
it is the Dreamcast, but wow. I mean, how many did it sell? How many Dreamcasts were sold?
Let me see. How many Dreamcasts were sold? 9.13 million.
Wow.
That's low. That's fucking low, dude. That's a shame because the Dreamcast is such like an underrated console. So ahead of its time.
No,
But
yeah.
I digress. Sure. Number 9 is Virtua Fighter 3 TB with 0.37 million.
Fucking tell them.
Go Virtua Fighter, I guess. Number 8 is Sega Rally Championship 2 with 0.41 million. Number 7 is Seaman with 0.52.
Seaman?
Yeah, that's a real thing.
What?
Actually.
What?
Number 6 is NFL 2K1 with 1.09 million.
NFL.
Number 5 is Code Veronica. Cool, with 1.14.
Oh, Code Veronica, the game that no one has fucking played. Apparently.
Code Veronica is absolutely underrated, and it needs a remake. I'm gonna be on before RE4 does. Just gonna say that, just full hog.
Oh yeah, that's completely true.
Full hog.
Damn, this nigga woke up today and chose facts. he chose to be trilingual. He chose to speak English, Spanish, and facts.
Like I'm gonna just be so honest.
As fuck.
I think like Code Veronica had some really had a really inventive premise, building off of like the most tangential plot point from RE2, that being where Chris actually was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then fucking Wesker showed up. That game is great. Like I feel like it's like it kind of started the whole real convolutedness of Resident Evil with like the whole like T Veronica virus, which is the T virus, but also isn't the T virus. Like it's stupid. But I love Code Veronica. I have a special place in my heart for it, and it's got my favorite Claire Redfield design. So I will give this game all sorts of love and praise. Code Veronica X being my favorite version of it, because that's like the most up-to-date version, but I digress. Number 4 is Shenmue with 1.18 million. That game definitely did not make its budget back.
No.
Number 3 is NFL 2K with 1.2 million. Number 2 is Crazy Taxi Let's go, Crazy Taxi,
Okay.
with 1.81 million copies. And wow, Sonic Adventure 1 is actually was actually the best selling title with 2.42 million. Not even Sonic Adventure 2.
Wasn't the more popular one, or at least the better received one?
Wow, that is nuts. I'm pretty maybe
I
because
mean,
the highest
did it
selling version
release?
Yes, it did. Sonic Adventure 2 was the last like game for the Dreamcast, dude.
Okay. Then wow, that's crazy. Wow.
Let me see. Sonic Adventure 2. Like I want like the raw version, not like not Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Because you could still buy Sonic Adventure. Oh wow, you could still buy Sonic Adventure 2 itself on Steam. Wow, didn't even know that.
Like on
just on Steam. Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's cool.
I know you could buy Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on like 360, you know, and PS3. But
shit, I'm about to fucking move my PC to the living room. It's like, hey yo, come over.
Might have to hey Siri, play Escape from the City real quick. About to go tend to my Chow garden.
Speaking of Sonic, did you watch the symphony?
I did not.
Oh,
was it good or was it bad? What was
my god, no, it was amazing. It was honestly amazing.
What songs were?
It was basically any that you know. Yeah,
the Sonic Heroes theme song.
It was it was on there.
Oh man,
yeah, performed by Crush 40, by the way.
Oh, dude, I thought they hated performing that song. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that Crush 40 hates playing that song.
It was on. It was 2 hours long.
Oh,
2.5 hours long, I think.
Jesus.
I mean, I just sat down when I had nothing else to do. You know, just had it on in the background, and then when I recognized this, not obviously recognize all the music, but like one that like brings me back. I was like, oh shit, dude. You know, it's good when they performed even Sonic 06 music. The game might have been garbage.
All right,
but the OST. Right.
Sonic 06 is trash, but I still played a lot of it as a kid. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, because I just had it around. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
I played a lot of the multiplayer where you could play as like Silver and Shadow. Silver was cool. I'm not gonna lie. Shadow the Hedgehog was even cooler.
Dumb.
I feel like it feels like a.
It's no use. It's no use.
Fucking hated them,
dude.
Man.
Well, I mean, like, dude. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest, right? If Sonic 06 was like the worst game, they wouldn't have brought that nigga Silver the Hedgehog back. But then again, he pretty much was just Trunks. You know what I mean? Because Sonic is totally has never at all ripped off Dragon Ball at all.
No. Original concept.
Completely original. You know. For the longest time, I kind of thought that like the Chaos Emeralds were like a rip on like the Infinity Stones. Or the Infinity Gems, I should say, because Infinity Stones didn't exist back then, but I'm pretty sure the Infinity Gems didn't even make an appearance by the time the Chaos Emerald showed up, and that was just like a direct rip on the Dragon Balls, but you know what I mean. I'm not going to pretend like I understand or give a shit about the Sonic lore. No one fucking does.
Oh, you're not a Sonic diehard fan? Wow.
Dude, Sonic lore nerds are up there with like Five Nights at Freddy's lore nerds in terms of I'm going to tune you out now. You know what I mean? So, holy shit!
You know what I find so fucking weird?
What's up?
In the symphony, like in the comments for the Sonic Symphony, I saw people saying, "Oh man, they should totally remaster Sonic 06." No, the fuck they shouldn't.
Sonic Heroes needs a remaster first. Sonic Unleashed needs a remaster first. Sonic Adventure 2 needs a remaster. Fuck it. Like, how are you gonna say Sonic 06 deserves a remaster before Sonic Heroes?
That's like, blasphemy.
On the actual PS2 hardware, Sonic Heroes ran like shit. You know.
Yeah.
So if you were to tell me that, like, hey, we're getting a remaster of Sonic Heroes, you know, and it's gonna run beautiful, and it's gonna have, you know, crispy. It's gonna run at 4K or 1080p 60. You know what I mean? Then sign me up. Sign me up for all of that. You know, but like,
you know, one of the Sonic games that I feel like really needs to be re-released. Obviously, like they would need to change it because it's one of the Wii games, but it's I forget the name of it, but it's like Sonic in the the Black Knight, something along those lines. I
I
remember playing
think
that as
that's
a
the
kid.
name. Actually, Sonic and the Black Knight.
Let me
Yeah,
let
it
me
is.
do
Yeah, it
a-
is. Sonic and the Black Knight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember playing that shit religiously, and it was so good.
I've actually never played this game. Oh, it's because it was on the Wii. That's probably why. I didn't play
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah. Well, it was one of the weekends. So I'm saying that like, they would have to change some things about it. But obviously, if they're doing it for Sonic Colors, which was on the Wii, they can do it. They can do it. I believe in them.
With gameplay inspired by Sonic and the Secret Rings. I've heard of this one actually.
Yeah, that one
Wow.
came out earlier or before.
Yeah.
Black Knight.
Holy shit. There's just a lot of Sonic
That
games
was
that have been lost to the annals of time, I could see. Holy shit.
that was back when Sonic was kind of having an identity crisis because it also had the racing games.
Oh,
It had
dude.
the well, it was like the zero gravity racing game. I don't remember too much about it because I didn't play it, but
Dude, Sonic and the Secret Ring released a year after Shadow the Hedgehog, so I think Identity Crisis is a bit of a fucking misnomer. I think that's a bit of an understatement. You know what I mean? Holy
Dude.
shit. Can I get a full list of all the games in the series? That'd be nice.
I can't believe that people genuinely enjoyed Shadow the Hedgehog, like the game.
Wait, people
Shadow the
did? No way. I refuse to
Yeah.
believe that.
No,
I'm gonna need some receipts on that one, Chief.
I will give you plenty. I will provide.
Slide them
plenty.
right now. I refuse to believe that anyone actually likes that.
I don't have them on hand. Hang on. Give me just a second. Hang on.
Yeah, I'm gonna run down this list of Sonic games because, like, wow, there's just a lot of games that I've never heard about. Who knows about Sonic Triple Trouble? Am I right? Released for the
Triple
Game
Trouble. Wow.
for the Game Gear, a system that everybody had. Wow, 3D version, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Hero Shadow, Sonic 06, Sonic and the Secret Ring, Sonic Unleashed, Black Knight, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations. I don't think Sonic Lost World. I think I heard about that once. Sonic Forces and Sonic Rangers. Yo, Sonic Forces. I'm pretty sure people made fun of that game because it was like the game where you have to where you can make your own OC. I think.
Yeah, that's one of the newer ones, right?
Yeah. I know about the
Yeah.
only reason I know about Sonic Riders or Sonic Free Riders is because of the Angry Joe video. That's the only reason I know about that shit. I don't know if you've seen that video, but that's like a legendary video. It's so fucking funny. See, okay, I'm gonna be honest. The only reason I know about Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing is because it has it has Akira in it from Virtua Fighter, and it has
What?
yeah.
What?
Okay, the original version of Sonic
So
because
odd.
it's Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing, so it's got a bunch of Sega characters.
Okay.
I need to find a list of the a roster because I know it has like Ryo from Shenmue in it. Characters. Let me see if I can find a list of it. Sonic News Network. Oh man, why am I on this website?
Sonic News
Playable
Network.
characters. Okay, so it's got Tails. It's got Sonic. It's got Tails. It's got Amy. It's got Knuckles. Eggman, Shadow, Big, Metal Sonic. Then it's got Bonanza Bros.
Bonanza Bros. Who the
Amigo from Samba de Amigo. He's like the monkey with like the sombrero. You know what I mean?
fuck? Okay. Interesting.
Opa from Fantasy Zone. Billy Hatcher from Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. That's weird. They got the nigga from Jet Set Radio.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
They got Ryo from Shenmue. He's got a
By the way,
motorcycle.
here you go.
Okay, I'm gonna get that in a minute. Alex Kidd from the game Alex Kidd. I've never heard of that. They got the girl from Space Channel 5. They got my boy Beady Joe from Crazy Taxi. Shout out to Beady Joe. Only character I ever played in that game. They got I from Monkey Ball. Oh, the Choo Choos from Choo Choo Rocket. Never heard of that. Zobio and Zobiko from House of the Dead. What? They're zombies?
This is such a fucking weird
That's weird.
crossover.
They've got Jackie and Akira. Like I said, the only reason I knew about that is because Jackie was driving the car because Jackie's an IndyCar racer, and I knew Akira was like he has like a special bid where he'll body blow the car, which is like cool. He'll shoulder check the car. They've got Banjo and Kazooie. That's only in the 360 version. They've got Mii, which is only in the Wii version, and then an Xbox Live Avatar, which is only on the Xbox 360 version. Jesus, you can't even play this game on backwards compatibility. Actually, you can only play the sequel. I know that.
That's odd.
Yeah,
Okay.
because there's a sequel to it called Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed. Let me see if I can.
Transformed. Ooh.
Yeah, let me see if I can look for the sequel on the website because I don't know if this game is gonna have a full list of the characters. Let me look at the this fucking Sonic News Network, whatever the fuck wiki. Because I was contemplating because you can buy it on fucking what the fuck, you can buy this on modern consoles.
Yeah.
You can buy the transformed version on modern consoles, I should say. Here it is, Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing Transformed. Okay. Let's see, where is the playable characters list? Playable characters. So you got Sonic, Tails, Eggman, Amy, Knuckles, Shadow, and Metal Sonic. Then you've got I, the dude from Jet Set Radio, BD Joe from Crazy Taxi, girl from Space Channel 5, Amigo, Alex Kidd, and Rio. Then you've got a me, Xbox Live Avatar, and then a bunch of people I've never heard of once in my life. Let's see. This guy called AJAH from Daytona, USA? What? He's okay, so he can turn into a Dreamcast controller, the car from Daytona, USA.
I'm sorry.
From,
what?
Yeah.
What? He can turn into a Dreamcast controller, okay?
He could turn into a Dreamcast controller, the car from Daytona, USA, and the Tomcat from Afterburner, Vice from Skies of Arcadia, Thunderhead from Golden Axe, Joe Musashi from this game called Shinobi, Knights from Knights, Riala from something or other, Gum from also something or other. I think Gum is from Jet Set Radio. Mimi from Monkey Ball, Pudding from I believe Space Channel 9, I think. Football Manager, Shogun, General Winter, Williamus. Those are all from a bunch of strategy games.
It sounds like they went into a random name generator and they're just like, you know what? Fuck it, make a character based on this name.
Williamus is from Rome 2, from Rome 2 Total War. Shogun is from Total War Shogun 2. General Winter's from Company of Heroes 2. Weird to include on your Sega thing. Simon from the Yogscast is here.
What?
A bunch of the guys from Team Fortress are in a car on the PC version. Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph.
What is this game?
Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph.
Bros? Is this the Smash Bros for fucking racing games?
And then there's Danica Patrick.
What? This is a fever dream. This is an actual.
Oh, dude, it's almost
dream.
like PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, dude. You know that game has got like the weirdest roster in like any video game history, dude. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, let me go look at the roster because I know it's got some really shit picks. Let's see. You got Big Daddy from BioShock, real PlayStation exclusive. Am I right? You got Cole from Infamous. That makes sense. Colonel Radic from Killzone. Okay. Dante from DMC. Devil May Cry, not from
Dante.
Yeah, from shitty Dante. Emmett from Starhawk. Evil Cole, which is like an Echo Fighter for Cole, I guess. Fat Princess. Remember when Fat Princess used to be when they tried to make her an icon? Because I do.
And just nothing came out. Yeah.
Heihachi from Tekken. Isaac from Dead Space. Real PlayStation icon, am I right? They've got totally, Jack and Daxter. That makes sense. Cat and Dusty from Gravity Rush. Kratos from God of War.
Oh, Gravity Rush, really?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. That's
I'd see that represented.
Deep cut. Nariko from Heavenly Sword. Nathan Drake from Uncharted. Parappa the Rappa. I didn't know he was in this game.
Parappa okay.
Yo, that's cool. Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. From MGS4 specifically. Ratchet and Clank, that makes sense. Sackboy from Little Big Planet, that makes sense. Daniel Fortesque from Medieval. I haven't heard that name in a fucking while. Holy shit. Sly Cooper from, that game that he's in that totally doesn't share the same name as him. Spike from Ape Escape. Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal.
Holy shit.
What, Ape Escape?
Yeah, man. That's wow. Okay.
Another deep cut. Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal, also kind of a deep cut. Toro Inoue from Deco Demo Isio. That's like a Japan thing. And then Zeus from God of War.
Zeus.
Jeez.
From so they couldn't get Kratos, so they decided.
No,
you know,
I already said
no.
Kratos is in there. Kratos is in there. I already
Oh,
said that.
okay.
But
I
I'm
thought,
just
you
gonna
know
be
what?
honest.
Okay.
Coupled with the fact that this game is a Smash ripoff, this roster sucks hot ass. Like, you know who's missing?
Freaking balls.
I can think of like 2 characters from missing. Like a Crash Bandicoot is missing, and Spyro the Dragon.
Spyro. That's like those are two
Spyro!
the most obvious characters to add. But you know,
Yeah. I think Cloud would justify because Final Fantasy 7 sold the most on PS1. I'm pretty sure it's a PS1 exclusive. Snake himself should have been there instead of Raiden. That's like a really weird pick. Who else can I think of?
I mean, when was it released?
It was released in 2012, so they could have included Old Snake. You know.
I mean, they probably put Raiden in because Revengeance came out like what 2012, 2013.
I believe so, but still, I mean, like
So,
if they're
they
talking
probably
about
put it in there because you know.
if they're talking about PlayStation as a brand, you know what I mean. I feel like it would
I
make
mean,
more
yeah,
sense
no,
to
yeah,
include Old
that's
Snake.
completely true. Yeah.
Oh damn! Servers shut down in 2018. That's nuts. That's
What a fucking surprise.
yeah, that sucks ass, dude. Oh man.
I mean, it does, but it's like,
I'm not a fan of any game servers getting shut down. Any of them.
I mean,
Gonna be honest.
when you consider that it is also it's a Sony game, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't think as much as I like PlayStation as a brand, I don't think they have the kind of momentum that Nintendo could have. That Nintendo had with Smash Brothers. Like just comparing this game to Smash 64, Smash 64 is the infinitely more interesting game. I'm not gonna lie, and that game is like 20 years older than this one. So
Oh, true. Yeah.
like I mean, like think about it. Like oh man, I could play as fucking Nathan Drake and Kratos, ooh-wee, as opposed to hey, you could play as Mario and Pikachu. Holy shit!
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
Jesus Christ, dude. I can't even. Oh, dude, Seth Killian fucking worked on this thing. Holy shit.
What?
Oh, dude, fucking Seth Killian. I haven't heard that name in a while, dude. Holy shit. Oh man, they should have put in that dude from the 2010s PlayStation ads. That guy Kevin Butler, that asshole. Holy shit. Should have put in a nigga from PlayStation.
So are you talking about the representative that was trying to sell the PS3? That dude?
Yeah, that guy who showed up in like 2013 to sell PS3s. Yeah, that guy. That guy who looks like the guy who does the voice for Patrick Star. I'm gonna be honest. I think his name is like something Fabric Geeky or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to know that guy's name. I know he was Marshall's dad on How I Met Your Mother, but you know what? Holy shit, man! It has been over 2 hours.
Has it already been?
Dude, it's been 2 hours and 8 minutes and about to be 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Holy shit.
That's insane.
Bro, what? It really doesn't feel like it considering that we've literally just been bouncing from topic to topic for the past 2 hours and 9 minutes.
Fucking light, dude. Oh man, that's nuts. So you got anything else to say?
I guess we should probably wrap it up then. I mean,
absolutely.
Shit, if you insist, we gotta let these people live their lives.
Yeah, there's more to life than just AJAH, unfortunately.
Oh man. But to those people, appreciate you guys listening in. Appreciate you spending your time. Mm-hmm. Got some closing words, Adam?
Yeah. If you listen this far, let me know so I can give you a big old sloppy wet kiss. Like your auntie that always gives you $5 whenever she sees you. Yeah.
That's good. I was gonna say too.
You know what I mean? Fucking.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. You already know that Titi who does that shit is gonna be a little bit overweight. You know what I mean?
You still love her. Still love her nonetheless.
That's absolute fact. She always gives the best hugs. Not even gonna cap.
True. Fucking true. Fucking true.